Phil Quinn, Joe Kaiser.
Hey, Joe, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I understand you're running for political office come November.
Yes, sir. I'm running for re-election for Common Council at Large, which encompasses the entire city, and doing that again, and looking forward to the opportunity.
The populace does not include those people who live in the 2 mile fringe.
No, it doesn't. We'd love to do that. In order to get the 2 mile fringe being able to, they get city services now. In order to get them into part of the elected services would take an annexation. I'm happy to have those conversations. I don't know if that will happen in the next 4 years or not, but yeah, that's the district.
Right. As a member of City Council currently, what area do you feel most comfortable in discussing or talking about or representing?
Well, the legislative part of our duties is probably the most commonly asked. But then the aspects of the budget, I serve on the finance committee for for Common Council and the city, and we get those challenges. We're faced with those decreasing revenues due to the property tax caps, and we have to figure out how to live within our means. And I think that's an important part of the process. And I'm really excited about being able to serve with Misty Hollis and Ron Oler. The three of us are running on the Republican ticket at large, and we're all sort of focused on those two fiduciary responsibilities.
Will city workers receive a salary increase next year?
That's hard to say. Part of the process for the budget is going to be making sure that we can put into motion the process of a spousal carve-out on insurance. And I know spousal carve-out sounds a little harsh, but all we're saying is any spouse of a city employee that has available insurance through their own employer must take that as a primary option. Right. That would save the city quite a bit. I mean, just this year we would have saved $750,000. Over the last 3 years, $1 million, $1.2 million each year have been spent on spousal insurance. And I think to be prudent to the taxpayers, we have to make that cut. If we do that, then I could see the opportunity to bring bonuses back in or potential increase in wages down the road.
You came back to my question. Yeah. It was going to be my follow-up if you had left it with the insurance alone.
Right.
Have you had previous political experience?
Well, this is my first elected office for city politics or for politics in general. I spent some time in student government, both in high school and the college level, but for the most part, this is really the first foray into it.
All right, and have you enjoyed it, or is it more frustration than it is enjoyment?
There are frustrating moments. I wouldn't kid you sometimes you want local government to be quicker and be able to respond quickly to needs. And sometimes the legislative process takes longer than it could. But I really enjoy the opportunity to serve. It's so important to have a voice and to be represented in the community. Going to the grocery store, the drugstore, and you see people, they want to ask you questions. So you really have to stay up sort of on the knowledge of it. And I just can't wait for the opportunity to continue on, and there's still things left to do.
All right. Well, before we finish, would you tell us a little bit about your personal life?
Sure. I'm married. My wife is an elementary school principal, and both of my kids are in that elementary school as well. And so we're sort of passionate about school spirit and school pride, and what Richmond schools are doing. We're very happy with and pleased with. And then my mother has lived with us for quite some time, and it's really great to have her in the community and helping with raising the kids and that part. So very, very enjoyable experience. We love Richmond, and we're just ready to go.
All right. Phil, thanks for coming in, and we'll see you in November.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.